Well, in tracking Aaron, we have the numbers from 11 o'clock in. You can see still at 110 mile per hour winds moving to the north now at about 16, and probably in the next update it'll start to kick more to the northeast. You can kind of see in the last couple of frames here that this is jogging a little bit to the northeast, but again, it's passing close enough to our coast that we have the tropical storm warning, mainly for the coastal areas, the Sounds, down East Carteret, and for Dare County. But again, movement to the north at 16, and at that turn overnight will start to take it to the northeast and then eventually northeast. This is at 8 o'clock on Thursday night. You can see starting to accelerate through the Atlantic and on into the northern part of the Atlantic. Also, we have a couple of other areas that we're keeping an eye on. You can see this shaded area here starting right around the northern parts of the Lesser Antilles. This area right in here will start to slide over. Not going to be able to develop much, only a 10% chance until it gets to near the islands, and it jumps up to a 70% chance over the weekend. Could see a tropical depression develop with this as it starts to curve up to the north. And we have the area we were talking about last night. There was a wave that come off the African coast. You can see it here. It's now southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands here. A 40% chance of development, but in the next day or so, it's going to get into a hostile environment and not be able to continue with the development. So after that time, the chances go completely away. Now, as you take a look here, we have for the coastal flood advisory, especially right along the Neuse River. This is for the Pamlico County and for the southern part of Craven County, and that is certainly for the water that may back up the river or be along the southern end of the Sound. And part of the reason for that, the persistent winds out of the northeast creating a problem, and that also leads to a coastal flood warning, especially for the southern part of the Sound here right around down East Carteret, but all of Carteret County and coastal Onslow included in that as well. The reason, you see the winds we've been talking about pushing the waves in. We've been seeing the video and the cameras down along the beach, and that's been creating the situation we've been seeing with those really gusty winds. You can see by tomorrow, we may start off today with right around 50 to 55 mile per hour gusts along the coast, a little less inland, but as we go through the day and Aaron starts to pull away to the northeast, you're going to see improving wind conditions across the area. And by Friday, those gusts back to less than 10 miles per hour. Notice that we do have 10 to 15 feet. This is from Duck down to Cape Hatteras. Now, from Cape Hatteras, south of Oregon Inlet, that road has been closed, Highway 12, due to it becoming impassable.